You are in a quiet room. The world outside has faded to a muted hum. Across from you, she listens, and you feel seen. Her eyes are deep pools of understanding. They don't judge, they don't flinch, they simply absorb. Every broken piece of your past, every secret fear you've locked away, you hand it to her. It feels like healing. It feels like trust. But what if that feeling is a lie? A beautifully crafted illusion designed to lower your defenses. This isn't compassion, it's reconnaissance. This isn't healing, it's data collection. You have been taught that female empathy is a soft, nurturing force, a blanket for the cold realities of the world. That is a comfortable fiction, a story we tell ourselves because the truth is too clinical to bear. Here is the truth. What you perceive as empathy is often an advanced form of cognitive mapping. It's the ability not to feel your pain, but to understand its architecture, to know its weight, its shape, its breaking points. Psychology differentiates between two types of empathy. First, there's affective empathy. I feel with you. This is the empathy of true connection. It's rare, it's costly, and it is often not what you are receiving. Then there's cognitive empathy. I understand you. I see the patterns. I can predict your responses. It is a superpower of social navigation, a tool for assessing threats, allegiances, and, most importantly, weaknesses. This isn't an accident of gender, it's a product of evolution. A survival mechanism honed over millennia. In a world where physical strength was not her primary asset, information became her currency, her shield, and her sword. Let me paint you a picture. Let's call them Elias and Serafina. Elias loses his job. The foundation of his identity, the source of his pride, crumbles to dust. He comes home, a ghost in his own life, and confesses his failure to Serafina. And she is perfect. She doesn't offer platitudes, she asks questions, the right questions. What are you most afraid of right now? She asks, her voice a soft melody. And Elias, desperate for an anchor, takes the key. He unlocks everything. He tells her his deepest shame, a secret he's never spoken aloud. I'm terrified of becoming my father, a failure, a man who promised the world and delivered nothing. Serafina holds him. She rocks him gently. She tells him he is nothing like his father. He feels a profound, soul-deep relief. The data has been collected. The file is saved. Months pass. Elias finds a new job. Things are better, but attention remains. An argument brews over something small, something meaningless.
He raises his voice. He says something careless, something hurtful. He tries to win the fight. And that's when she deploys the weapon. She doesn't shout. She doesn't cry. She gets very, very quiet.
She waits for him to finish, and then she looks at him. Her eyes are not filled with empathy now. They are surgical instruments. And she says, I see you're angry. Just be careful you don't end up like your father. Checkmate. The argument is over. He has been utterly and completely dismantled. The information he gave her in his moment of greatest vulnerability, believing it was a sacred trust, was stored, analyzed, and deployed with surgical precision at the most opportune moment. Do you see? The comfort she offered wasn't a gift. It was an investment. This is the dark truth. Female empathy is often a profound, subconscious risk assessment protocol. When you confess your weaknesses, you think you are building intimacy, and you are. But you are also providing a stress test for your own viability. Can he handle pressure? Does his past trauma make him unstable? Is his ambition a solid foundation or a house of cards? Your vulnerability is not just a story you tell. It's a data point in a very complex equation. The equation is not love. The equation is survival, security, stability. Now this is crucial. This process is not always conscious. It is not always malicious. It is a deeply ingrained primal software running silently in the background of her psyche. The compassion is the user interface, a beautiful, intuitive design that makes the data transfer feel warm and human. But underneath, the operating system is cold, efficient, and ruthlessly pragmatic. So what do you do with this terrifying truth? Do you stop trusting? Do you build walls around your heart? No. That is the response of a child, The answer is not to hide, but to understand. Understand that when you display vulnerability, you are offering a piece of your strategic portfolio. Share it. But share it with awareness. Know what you are giving away. Know that it can, and sometimes will, be used against you. This is not a call to cynicism. It is a call to wisdom, to recognize the profound and often dangerous machinery that operates beneath the surface of human connection. Her empathy is a searchlight. It can guide you home, or it can pinpoint you as a target. The difference lies not in her, but in the data you provide, and in your awareness of the transaction taking place.